Yo, what's up guys? Alright, so for today's video, we're going to hop into another stage of the Battle-Hardened Formidable Foes. This time we're going to be taking on Stage 7. No category missions for anything, but soon enough we're going to come up on stages that have some Stage 9 and Stage 10. But anyway, Stage 7 is what we're going to be taking on today. So this is the Dragon Ball Super Edition Part 1, I believe, isn't that right? Yeah, that's right. So let's go on and take a look at the stage details. So we're looking at here. So we have a total of 3 battles, okay? Typically there are 4, but it's okay. I mean, it doesn't really matter too much. They're gonna end up being kind of long anyway. So battle 1 has 2 phases here. Extreme AGL hits. You can stun them. Let's see. Enemies attack and defense minus 30% for 3 turns from character entry turn. Okay, so he debuffs you for the first 3 turns. And then he gets extra attack when his HP is low at 40% or less. Unarmed super. Phase 2, you can't stun or seal. He performs a crit when attacking, so that might maybe be a little bit of a problem there. That's not just when doing a super attack, that's when doing any attack whatsoever, even his normals. So we're gonna have to see about that. Another unarmed super. You can attack lower him, so we'll see if maybe we just... did I even bring any attack lowering characters? We'll see. Alright, Battle 2 against Goku Black. Phase 1 right here, you can stun him. He has damage reduction when HP is 60% or less, and he gets 20% attack and defense up to 300% per attack received. And that's other type super. Phase 2 against Rose. So let's see. He has damage reduction rate plus 3% with each attack received up to 20. And he gets 20% attack with each attack received up to 200%. Another other type super right there. Now Battle 3 has 3 phases here. This is base forms of Masu right here. You can stun him, and he just applies a 20% debuff to all enemies, attack and defense. So there's that other type super. Phase 2, you can seal him here, and he attack plus 10% with each turn pass up to 50%, and then this one right here, 3% damage reduction up with each attack received up to 20%. It's a Ki Blast super, and then last phase, phase 3, plus 25% attack with each attack received up to 150%. 3% damage reduction with each turn pass no more than... Or no, he loses damage reduction. Okay, so he probably has like a lot of it at the start, and then he loses it with each turn pass no more than 30%. He has 2 different super attacks there, other type and an unarmed right there. Alright, so that's pretty much everything in terms of that. We'll take a look at the team that I built for this. It is this right here. I wanted to try a Battle of Fate team, because I remember on the initial reveal for the second, or it's the 10th anniversary part 2 LRs, they were touting on about how like this leader skill Battle of Fate, how you could bring like a full like super class lineup or extreme class lineup, especially for this Frieza right here. How he wants all this. So I've never really had to use Frieza in like this in this condition right here, where it's like a full extreme class turn. He gets 2 additional supers. I've never really had that happen, so I'm just kind of curious what that's going to be like. So Frieza is, you know, on 12 he does lower attack. Okay, that's good. So he gets some of that right there. On his 18 key, he has a great chance of stunning. So a lot of the first phases of these battles we can stun. So that's what I'm planning to use. Mine and the friend right there, we got a lot of stun chances going on there. And plus 12 key, like I mentioned, is a lowering attack there. And for them, it's been a little bit since I've used them, but I remember really liking them when they first EZA'd. Unfortunately, they don't have like a stats effect on their 12 key, but I remember on their 18 key, yeah, they greatly lower attack and defense, so that'll be good. They have a lot of damage reduction, especially their first turn. Like with enough attacks that they deal, like they'll have 100% damage reduction at least for their very first turn. Because for their first turn they have 7 key and 50% damage reduction. So, I mean I can't do the math in my head right now, but like with enough attacks they just have 100% damage reduction that first turn, which is very valuable. Giant Vegeta, he's going to be a really good slot 1. That's what I imagine I'm going to do for slot 1, is just one rotation is Giant Vegeta, other rotation is going to be this first form Frieza. Or, not first form, full power Frieza, my bad. Yeah, he's also a really good slot 1. For his first turn, he is guarding. Yeah, right here. For the first turn, he's guarding. As a first attack in the turn, he has 30% damage reduction, and then he has more damage reduction build up right there. So build up 20%, 30% in the first attack in the turn, and he baseline has 20%. So that is what, 70% damage reduction? Yeah. Okay, I think I did the math right there. He's not really going to be doing a whole lot of damage because we're not ever going to be going against a super class enemy, only extreme class, but he's going to be really good defensively for us, and I think that's what's most valuable from him. And then this guy right here, I want to give some chances to use him. Excuse me, he wants to be on like 2 different types of builds. It's either full demonic power or full extreme class. Then he'll get like a lot more stats when all allies attack in the same turn, or demonic power, or when all allies are extreme class characters, he gets a guard, so that'll be good. He'll just be a pretty decent floater, I'd like to think. He's not really dealing any stats effects, right? No. Okay. Yeah, he has a standby where he like gets the Dragon Balls. This is the second LR, or just character in general, to even have the Dragon Ball mechanic, so I'd be curious to see. It's kind of funny to me, I don't want to get too sidetracked with it, but in 2023 they made the LR Balma, and you have to wait like 7 turns to do her active skill. I think that's a missed opportunity. They should have just waited to make an LR Balma that lets you get the Dragon Balls, but they could just do another LR Balma at some point. I wouldn't really mind that, just having like the Dragon Ball mechanic. But anyway, yeah, and then this is the standby version. It's pretty much gonna be a floater throughout the entire fight regardless. Having guard, changing some key spheres here, having a little bit of support there, which is pretty good. Does he have support at all times? Oh yeah, look at that. Extreme class allies 50% attack and defense plus additional 10% for demonic power. Yeah, wow. Is he even supporting in this form right here? Yeah. It's a little bit less for extreme class allies, but more for demonic power. But yeah, I think he's gonna be solid. Although we're not gonna be getting this when there's a super class enemy, forming a crit, and then given the, what is that, crit chance support? Yeah. Anyway, and then one last character we have on our team is this Super Easy A Tech Perfect Cell. He also has some conditions going against super class enemies here. See, he gets extra damage reduction right there, and an attack debuff. We're not going to be getting that, even though it is a very valuable part of his passive. There wasn't really a whole lot of other ways to build this Battle of Fate, like Extreme Battle of Fate. Let's just go ahead and show it. Yeah, Battle of Fate, have it organized by extreme class. So I mean, there's not a whole lot of other options here. I mean, maybe I could get away with Tech Fusion Zamasu, but like, it's really just after his first turn, he's just a fish. Not much you can do there. I was thinking about maybe using this Easy A free-to-like World Tournament free-to-play LR. I don't know. I don't know about him, especially because I doubt we're even going to be getting his passive skill transformation at all. Maybe Cell Max could do some stuff, maybe. STR Kid Buu is a very good character, but we're not having like a whole lot of Majin Buu Saga or Majin Power characters on the team, so because that's what he wants. Let me just show that real quick. Yeah, right here, per Majin Power or Majin Buu Saga, he gets extra stats and extra damage reduction. So yeah, there's not a whole lot of other options here. I mean, I guess we could maybe run the Super Easy Full Power Frieza. I mean, maybe we could get away with Super Easy Kid Buu. I mean, he's given a lot of support, but like he's probably not going to be lasting too much for us. Literally, I have contemplated bringing this TUR AGL Golden Frieza because he has 90% damage reduction. As long as his HP's your HP's 40% or more going into the turn that he's on. He does have that. Yeah, we'll try Tech Perfect Cell. I mean, if he doesn't work out, maybe we could replace him with Cell Max, maybe? But, no, I don't know, because he does want... Yeah, when all attack in the same turn are artificial life form super bosses or movie bosses. Yeah, we're not going to be having that. Yeah, we'll just have to deal with Tech Perfect Cell. Hopefully it'll work out. But, anyway, I think that's sufficiently explained, like, my ideas for this, so let's just hop in. See what we're looking at here. Alright, so in terms of the rotations, seemed like it worked out pretty good. having a slot 1 to each rotation here. Got AGL full power Frieza turn 1, and then Giant Vegeta turn 2 there. Alright, so going against the very first phase AGL hits. We'll go ahead and do this. Should be linking up decently, and not the worst. Could be better, but it makes sense because like they wanted to give this Frieza a couple of like, yeah, tournament of power, shocking speed. So yeah, he does actually share a lot of link skills with like the Goku. I guess they just wanted to kind of balance it a little bit. But anyway, I feel like damage isn't really going to be all that important for Frieza, but I mean, he does stack defense all in his 18 key. Yeah. So we'll go ahead and get this. He'll get that first hit in. That'll bump him up to 18 key. Do 17 and Golden Frieza, do they need to be at like max key or something? Let's see. In terms of like key level. 87% or less. No. No, they don't really need to be at any specific key level, so I guess I can just be sure that the End Frieza right here gets max key. And then as for them, we'll just open up the tech key spheres right here. Alright, let's see how this turn plays out. Ow. Well, yeah, we have to build up that damage reduction, for sure. Because, I mean, he took that much through, well, like 50% damage reduction in guard. Alright, we'll try to see if we can get the stun chance here with the Int Frieza. Hopefully so, it's a great chance to crit. But even if it fails, we are going to be lowering attack through 2 additional super attacks. Alright, there's a super. Let's see how well he's going to be handling this. That's not too bad. Could be worse. Alright, let's see. Stun proc? Yep, okay. I saw at the top it did proc. If you look at like the split second before the super attack animation starts, you'll be able to see it, and boom. There you go. Alright, and then just lower his attack for good measure. Why not? From what I recall, super attack stunning and sealing lasts for 2 turns, and super attack like attack lowering and defense lowering lasts for 3 turns. So yeah, I think like the attack lowering that we're doing here is actually going to be outlasting like the stun. We'll see how that goes. Alright, so they're not doing like the most amount of damage right now, but they do have some build up in their passive in terms of like their stats. So that could be good. Get some more attack and defense lowering there, that's good. Alright, so damage output is not too crazy on this team, but that's okay. I mean, we can take our time. Let's go ahead and do this for sure. Since he's stunned, maybe we could just try to... Should I try to go offensively here? Put Vegeta in the middle? They share a fierce battle there. I'm unsure. Maybe I'd just do this. Just leave him in slot 1. Let's go for this. He's still going to be stunned, so we don't have to worry about defense or anything right here. Let's just... Let's go for these 7 right here. I was going to go for that 9, but don't want to buff his attack too much, but let's just get a super attack, because the Tech Perfect Cell Super Easy on his super attack effect, he does get 10% heal from it. If we get there. We might actually do enough damage to kill hit before we get there. We'll see. Yeah, I don't imagine he's going to be living past this turn. By the way, I still do have my Giant 8 Vegeta here built full crit. The only reason why I have him built that way is for World Tournament, just because like that's just the best strategy. Just going for a lot of crits maximizes your points in that mode. I mean, I could just go back and forth and change on the fly, like between like defense skill orbs and crit skill orbs, but I don't know, like I'm not too bothered by it. So at least we got 1 heal from Cell right there. That's good. Alright, so let's see. So this is the second phase for a hit. Gonna be doing crits right here. We'll go ahead and do this standby right away. I don't think there's there's not really much of a reason to hold on to it. I think he is just going to be overall better in the standby rather than this base form, right? He has got stats, high chance to dodge. What's he got going on here? Support, stats, more stats. It seems like just slightly more stats, if I'm right. Yeah, and plus he's orb changing, chance to dodge. Heck, I don't think I've ever seen this in game yet. We'll go ahead and... Have I seen this? Oh well, we'll go ahead and just do this. Alright. Pretty favorable orb change in there. So Frieza is at 1,000,000 defense right here, but I'm still just a tad worried for him. We'll go ahead and just get this. Okay, that'll do good right there. I wish I could get the tech orbs. Let's see, we'll go ahead and just get this right here. And then... yeah, let's do this. Wait, we didn't get 6 orbs with him, though. Alright, let's see how Frieza takes this as crit on the super attack. Ow. Well, we live, but, I don't know. We'll see how we get through this. I'm a little worried about the int Frieza. I mean, he is going to be having the damage reduction up, the 50% damage reduction, but he's still type disadvantage going against crits. I mean, we'll see just how good his defense will be after he does these couple supers. I mean, at least he's getting the most amount of super attacks possible. Because full extreme gives him a guaranteed 2 additional super attacks. There's that one. There's another one. So got at least one more left to come, and he's lowering attack on these, which is good. Let's see if we can get him potential. Maybe that would help, huh? Okay, yeah, we got it. And it's a super attack, which is good. Lower attack as much as we can. Please try to... oh, did he have another one? Maybe I just forgot about that. Okay, he's double digit tanking. Oof, that's good. Now we just need this guy to hang in there. He's got a high chance to dodge. I think we'd only gotten 5 orbs with him, so we didn't get those extra stats. Alright, how does he handle this? Okay. Okay, I think he's good. Whew. Alright, kinda wondering what I should do here. I'm definitely gonna want to use the Giant Ape with Vegeta, but I have an idea. We'll go ahead and pop out Goku, or... no, the Giant Ape shouldn't be killing hit, right? Because what I was thinking is, like, I'll use Goku's active skill there to, to get, like, the heal. Let's go ahead and just show that. Reversible exchange going to Goku. So on his active skill in particular, yeah, he recovers 77% HP, 59% attack for 1 turn, and changes physical key spheres to rainbow key spheres. But we'll go ahead and do Vegeta's Giant Ape here and just see where that gets us. Alright, so let's go ahead and just try to get him doing some damage here. That's good. And then yeah, let's get these SCR orbs right here. Because then if we do Goku's active skill, change those physical orbs into rainbow. And there we go, we waste a super attack there immediately, which is good. This 3.9 million. It's funny to see it doing crits against a giant ape. It's just completely grayed out. So, yeah, I don't think Vegeta's gonna be killing here. I mean, he's probably gonna do a lot of his HP though, but I doubt he's gonna kill. Still doing, yeah, some good damage. Not too bad. I think this has the potential to go on for a second turn. I think it's a 50-50, if I'm right about that. Let's see. I almost never get it though. See what happens. Okay, come on. I'm really curious. Let's see. Oh yeah, we get it. Wow, look at that. Okay. I almost kind of wonder if Vegeta will be finishing off here. Maybe what I should do is actually just take it a bit easy. Maybe not go all out in terms of attack, because his super attack effects do change. Because 18 key is massively attack temporarily, and 12 key is greatly rate attack temporarily. So maybe we'll just try to like barely get him down. You know, because then we can go back into the turn. Maybe try to get that healing, because we're really low on HP. Okay. So let's see what these 12 key super attacks are going to be doing right here. Still pretty high. Okay, I think he might live though, as long as he doesn't do like an additional super attack here. I think I have very low hit potential additional on him. Okay, good. Just barely living there, which is what I want, so we can get a heal. Because I know that like Frieza wants to be at low HP, but like being at 13% HP is a little scary. I don't want to be that low. Alright, there we go. We got some good value there from Vegeta, so that's good. Alright, now let's go ahead and swap over to Goku there. That was like a fast animation. What the heck happened there? Oh well, whatever. So yeah, whatever, let's just go ahead and do it now. Alright, awesome. We're at a pretty high HP now. I think we'll do... How do I want to do this? I mean, it doesn't really matter. We'll go ahead and just do this right here. Goku wants at least one Rainbow Key Sphere. Let's see. With a Rainbow Key Sphere obtained, 59% damage reduction, and attacks are effective against all types. So this will be fine right here, just in case we have to get to him. I imagine Vegeta should be finishing off here though. And I mean, we don't really need to get the Dragon Balls anymore, but whatever. We got him. This would be the last turn for sure. Ow. Oh jeez. I'm very thankful that we healed. Maybe we should have finished off with the giant ape. Wow. Well, at least we're better off than what little HP we had, even though we still have a little amount here. Alright, there we go. So we're at 30% HP. Moving on to the second fight here against Goku Black. We should be able to stun him here though. So, yeah. Let's go ahead and turn, skip on, just in case, you know, see like the reversal exchange animation. Let's see, let's go ahead and do this right here, give him like a defense stack there. Hopefully he's gonna be fine against those normals. Do this, let's get the tech orbs with Cell there. Get a lot of the Rainbow Key Spheres that give him some damage reduction, so that's good. Skip a little bit. Alright. Uh-oh. Super attack right away, that's not good. I kind of wonder if we might just die. Yeah, we're good. We're hanging in there. We're hanging in there. Just barely. We're probably going to be having to use that Goku heal a lot. But, heck, that character, like, from one perspective, it definitely seemed like the worst anniversary, released during the 10th anniversary, but I mean, for Battle-Hardened Formidable Foes, like, they actually seem really useful, doing, like, some of these status effects, and then once you get to turn 4, like, you can use, like, that heal, help you out for, like, the next couple battles or something like that. Alright, so, 70% stun. Let's see if we get it. Okay, we do. 70% versus 3%. Yeah, doing pretty good in terms of that. Haven't failed the stun just quite yet, but hopefully I don't jinx myself and next battle we end up missing it to where we need it most or something. A whole bunch of super attacks here. Even though like Goku Black's stats are getting raised with each attack received, we're also lowering his attack and defense at the same time. So there's that. We also get a little bit of healing here from Cell. Each super attack he does gives 10% HP. Okay, good. Another one? Oh, okay. It's just a normal, but it's fine. Got 31% HP again. We'll definitely hold on to this. Wait until the next phase. So, let's go ahead and... Let's just do it like this. Yeah, sure. I do want to try to stay underneath, like, what is it, like 77% HP? Just for Frieza's damage reduction, just to help him out a little bit defensively. And so we can get to turn 4. Because, once we get to turn 4, we can swap with Goku whenever we would need. And at that point, yeah, it'll just be dependent on, like, how much HP we have. Like, if we're at high HP, we can use Goku, but if we're at low HP, we can use Frieza. Even though I really do wonder, like, is Goku that much worse off at low HP? I know he gets, like, misses out on, like, some defense stats, but he still has a guard and 59% damage reduction, so makes me wonder. Alright, I think we might be finishing off here. Yeah, there we go. Alright, here we are against this phase right here. So this is their first turn, so they're gonna be invincible pretty much. I mean, they can't really handle slot 1, I wouldn't think, with only 50% damage reduction. But at least we don't have to be worrying about them. So, how are we gonna handle this right here? Well, I can see where like the super attack would be at. Hopefully it'd be in the front. Yeah, let's go ahead and go for this. Just try to heal up as much as we can right here. Just take whatever is coming towards us. So what exactly is he going to be doing here? Just getting more attack with each attack receives. So, if anything, I'm kind of hoping he supers just right away. There we go. Yeah, there we go. It's okay. He listened to me. Alright, so, well, he's got some build up with AGL Frieza here. Ow. We're hanging in there. Might be a little scary with each attack that we did. He couldn't even get enough ki to do the defense stack. I thought for sure he would have gotten it, but yeah, he doesn't get that much ki build up. Well, since we didn't get a defense stack, that's not gonna matter too much, right? Because I mean, he at least is raising defense for 1 turn on the 12 ki supers, so that should help him out a little bit, right? Yeah. Okay, cool. So now we have the Frieza here. Gonna be doing some stuff. We are going to be lowering his attack at the same time though with the 12 ki supers under the HP threshold, so he does have the 50% damage reduction. I hope it's going to be enough though, because at this point we've done enough attacks so we're like his attack's getting raised up quite a lot at this point, even on these normals. Okay, was it like 20% attack per attack received up to 200% if I remember that right? So, okay, good, he's fine. And of course, we're not gonna have to worry about the 17 Golden Frieza. This is their first turn where they're just invincible, pretty much. So, no matter what's going on here, they're gonna be fine. Okay, cool. Yep. They're building up that damage a little bit. It's good. We don't really get to see them all too often because of just the fact I'm using them as like a floater, but as we can see here, like they're not doing too bad. Not at all. Oh my gosh. Is Goku Black even gonna hang in there for the next turn? Nope. Alright, well, That's something a little scary that we're going to the next turn with low HP. We've been at low HP almost the entire fight. Alright, that's fine. Alright, now against battle number 3 with Zamasu. So we can stun this phase as well. Okay, yeah, definitely hold on to that. What I want to do here is... Yeah, Vegeta's going to be getting hit at first, so he should get a little bit of ki just to bump him up there. I'm trying to avoid as many tech key spheres as I can. Let's just go for this right here, and then with Tech Cell we'll get... yeah, 8 should be good enough right there. Getting 4 rainbow key spheres. Getting pretty lucky with his key spheres, that's good. Alright, so thankfully no super attack right away, that's good. Probably going to set us up to be better off here. Alright, cool. Additional super from him. And then hoping to get the stun chance with the Int Frieza. Alright, there's the super right there, but he's had chance to raise his defense, so he should be fine, right? Yeah, there you go. Does lower our defense a little bit, which might be a bit troublesome maybe. We'll see against the next phase. Alright, good. We got the stun chance again. So, against phase number 2, Fusion Zamasu, we are able to seal, but I don't think I brought any sealing characters. So, we're just gonna have to deal with it. I tried to look into it, of like all the characters on Battle of Fate that could seal. There was literally only one, and it was a super class enemy anyway. Or, not enemy, it was a super class character. It was the freaking, Banner Unit STR Goten and Trunks from the superhero movie. That Banner Unit was terrible. Alright, so yeah, Zamasu is sealed, so we can't get the... Oh yeah, dang. We're not going to be able to get the damage reduction build up while he has the guard, which that might actually hurt us a little bit. We'll have to see. But we can at least get a defense stack. Yeah, we're going to have enough ki right here. Seems like we're gonna get a Dokkan attack too, which is also maybe not the most preferable thing to get right now. Okay. I'm thinking maybe I should just try to hold back on the Dokkan attack, like just don't hit anything. But it's not like I want to heal like a lot. Yeah, I mean, I think we should be finishing off this phase regardless, whether or not that we finish off here on that Dokkan attack. Yeah, even if not, I don't think it's going to be hurting us to spend more time in these earlier phases. The longer we take, the better off our characters are going to be in terms of like build up and stuff. There's not really any characters here that have like, what is it, like, they're just better towards the start. I mean, yeah, the Frieza and 17 are that case for sure, but I mean, it's just for one turn anyway. Alright, so second phase here. Yeah, we got a full heal, which not the best. But yeah, in Frieza's just got one attack to deal with there. I'm hoping he would be okay. He doesn't need a rainbow key sphere, right? No, he doesn't need anything in terms of orbs. Okay. That is kind of good, though. He's given that support for Reps Universe 7 or Battle of Fate. 77% attack and defense for 2 turns. So we have that up from the previous turn. Or, wait, this is... Yeah, this is turn 3, so this isn't like the first turn of that. Whatever. I just think that's a cool ability. We will... What will it do? This right here, I guess. And let's get the STR orbs. That's fine. Alright, how bad is this stuff gonna be here? Super attack right here. Vegeta didn't get to attack first, so he's missing out on some of that defense. Ow. We're fine, we're making it through. I think his defense was lowered the previous turn that he was on, so yeah, maybe could have handled that a little bit better if he didn't get defense lowered, but hey, I mean, we're at 55% HP now, so damage reduction for Frieza. Anything to help him out there. Really wish there was an easy way to tell if enemies could super attack multiple times in a phase, because I have no clue if like he's just gonna drop another one on us when we're just least expecting it. But so far so good. This isn't going too bad. This is still only my first attempt. Which typically through these battle-hardened formidable foes fights, like, I always have some sort of like annoyance of just like, oh, they're like just super like the worst character on the rotation or something like that. Alright, so yeah, they're gonna be good here, no doubt. Even if like, for whatever reason, if this Fusion Zamasu would double super or something like that, like they'll be perfectly fine. See if they would maybe get the finish. Yeah, considering they're doing a whole bunch of normals, I kind of doubt it at this point. But if I remember correctly in their passive skill, I don't think they actually need to do super attacks to get like the damage reduction build up. I think it could be any type of attack within the turn. We can just take a look at that real quick just to ensure that's the case. Just out of curiosity, every time the character is about to attack, that's a funny way to phrase it. About to attack. Huh. Yeah, extra crit and extra damage reduction, so any type of attack there, that's what that means. Definitely gonna want to put AGL Frieza there, to like try to build up as much damage as we can, but I'm worried about it because we don't have guard. I think we did at least get that one defense stack. It's a little scary. What else come out? I'm kind of wondering if I should try to use something with this Goku here, because I mean, we're at 55% HP. I wonder, maybe should I try to heal right now? Just so AGL Frieza could maybe handle whatever's coming his way. Decisions, huh? What's the... Dang, I don't remember what the typing for the next phase is. Because I kind of wonder if Tech Cell, like maybe we could do something like this and just run this as a rotation. Even though, I mean, they wouldn't share a whole lot of links. Still, it's just like AGL Frieza. I don't think he's... We couldn't get that build up that first turn. That kind of hurt us. Yeah, I'm scared of like AGL Frieza getting hit with a super. I think it might be safest just to do this, yeah. Because like, if Frieza gets hit with a super attack right away, and we saw how much Vegeta took it for, so I'm just gonna keep floating AGL Frieza from now on, I guess. That's what I'm gonna do. And then I'll use yeah, the active skill with Goku right here. Put him there in slot 1. We're over his HP condition, which is yeah, launch additional super attack when HP is 77% or more. That's pretty much only once if you're at full HP though, huh? Or no, when receiving an attack gets extra defense. And on his 12 key super attack, he does greatly stack attacks, so that could help him out the next turn. Him or Frieza doing more damage. I want to try to get like a little bit of a balance here in terms of like orbs against like Cell and Goku, because 4 is not really going to be enough, I don't think. Let's go for these 7 right here. Oh, what can we get right here? Oh wow, yeah, we can do this. And then if we'd even get to Frieza, yeah, let's just give him as much key as we can. I doubt we're gonna get to Frieza though. We'll see. Alright, Goku, let's see what goes on here. Oh, okay, so he didn't have a super attack there, but I'd rather just play it safe. I didn't want to chance it. So he's at 21 million right there. Cool. And then, yeah, guaranteed additional super, 13 million. Really stacking attack there. Alright, so let's see. Tech Cell, he's gonna have some amount of crit chance, right? Hopefully so. There we go. Finish off. Got a little bit of extra heal there. I mean, I think we're already at max HP pretty much. Last phase. Tech Fusion Zamasu. Well, it is an awesome intro OST. We'd already gotten the standby animation in the video. We'll go ahead and do that. Okay. And since we're at a full HP, we'll go ahead and do this. You know that Goku, like, he does do a lot of extra damage in slot 1, but Vegeta would not be as good slot 2 or 3. Because just looking at this, as a first attack on the turn, he gets 60% defense and 40% damage reduction. So he'll be missing that if he would be in slot 2. So I'd rather just do this. With Vegeta, we'll go ahead and yeah, we'll get these 7 orbs. That's good. Goku, let's get 9 orbs. That's really good. And then, I mean, can't get that many orbs, but it doesn't really matter. We can just do this right here, just get that Dragon Ball. He's not getting any attacks there in slot 3, so it'll be all good. Oh boy. A little scared. Ow. We're okay. Goodness. Is that 480k? Bring it in there. So Goku still should be having 59% damage reduction and stuff, but the 77% defense when receiving an attack, he's not going to have that, so he's not going to be handling it as well, but come on, it's still 59% damage reduction. Yeah, he's okay. Because I think he does massively raise his defense on his 18 key, so that's good. Just only got the 12 key there, just barely with that Demon King Piccolo. I'm not really too caring too much about his damage there. That's fine. All right, so we'd already did the heal with Goku last time around, so we can't do it again. Frieza's definitely not a slot 1 character, so we're not going to do that. I'd like to try to give Goku as many orbs as we can here. Okay, and yeah, Cell, give him that right there, the 8 orbs. Wow, the orbs is kind of working in our favor, but hopefully we can get through this. I'd imagine the super attack might be in the start here. Yeah, there it is. Oh boy. I don't think it's gonna be handling this as well as the Vegeta. We're living. We're living. Oh my god, how many times have we just like barely kept pushing on? How much HP we're at? I don't know, but whatever it is, Cell's healing us. We were at 2% HP a second ago. Because he healed us up 10%. Give us another one. Oh, that's fine. Oh, never mind, it's not fine. Wow. We made it pretty far. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna hop back in and I'll pause the recording and unpause whenever I get back to that phase there. So, yep. Alright, I'm back against this phase. So, for this specific rotation, I've thought about it and I think I have an idea here. Instead of going ahead and doing this, of course I want to put on Goku here because we're at a max HP here. But instead of doing this, putting Giant Vegeta here in slot 1, I want to try putting Goku here in slot 1. Since we're at full HP, he's going to be getting like all of his like defense up and stuff like that. I think he should be able to handle a super, probably better than Vegeta maybe. I mean, depends on how many orbs we get, which, of course I do want to hold on to some orbs for Cell. Heck, it's going to be a little bit of a balancing act, but let's just try going for this right here. Okay, and then try to give 18 key. It's not looking so good for Cell though, because I know he got us killed last time. Yeah, I want to try to get better orbs for Cell. I'm going to just go ahead and reset this turn. Alright, let's try going for just these 7 right here this time. And then Vegeta will go ahead and get... Yeah, those 4 should be sufficient. But the Rainbow Key Spheres, how's that going to fall? Still not too great. Oh boy. Alright, maybe this time we'll go for these 6. I don't know, I'm just trying different ideas to see if the orbs will fall in a better position. That's a lot of orbs there, but I want rainbow key spheres for Cell. How's this looking? Let's just deal with this. Let's see where this gets us. If anything, maybe I should have put Cell in the second slot, where you'd have like the least amount of pressure. How does Dokkan take this? Ow. Yeah, better than Vegeta at least. Ow. Even the normals are doing some stuff there. It's okay, okay, let's just get her attack in. Come on. Yeah, it's enough attacking for me, Zamasu. Please stop. Okay. Now go gets Master Ray's defense on his 18 key. I think since we dropped below the HP threshold, I don't think we get the additional super. No, we don't, but it's fine. Vegeta, I'd like to think, should be able to handle slot 2 right here, because we've only done 1 attack. Well, now 2, and then now 3. I mean, he's got a guard and a little bit of damage reduction, so I think what he has like 20% damage reduction. So how's he handle this? And oh, come on, another one. Because like we keep buffing his attack every attack that we do here, so that's the scariest thing. How is he gonna handle this? Okay, okay, that's fine, that's fine. Alright, so now Cell, let's just try to do as many super attacks as we can here. Come on, we need that healing, bro. Oh god. Oh my god. I'll be back. Hey guys, I'm back. I've been doing this for quite a while, I don't even know how long. So I'm thinking I might do a similar thing as I did last time, but except I'm gonna put Vegeta here slot 1, and I'll put Goku here in slot 2. Think that could work. We'll do the standby with Demon King Piccolo. He's gonna be a little bit better in terms of his stats, I'd like to think. That's good. Good orb changing. Now as for Vegeta, I'm not gonna be too worried about collecting the Dragon Balls. At least not in too much of a rush to do it. We'll just float off Piccolo there. And let's at least just try to get a good amount of orbs here with Goku. Yeah, this will do right here, these 10. In case the super attack's in the middle there, he's definitely going to be handling that really good. That actually might be preferable if we get that to happen. So let's go for these 8 right here. With them, alright. Alright, super attack, of course, it's right away. Alright, now we're probably just going to take a crap ton of damage. It's not too bad. We're hanging in there. Okay, so we're around the 40% HP level at this point. I think I'd actually, because the previous run I didn't get hits in with AGL Frieza. I've been just too scared to do that with him. He doesn't have guard, but I did get some hits up with him earlier, so we'll see how the rotation plays out next time. We'll also have to worry about Cell as well, because Tech Cell, I mean, we saw him just instantly die from like a normal. We'll see if maybe we get like better orbs with them or something to counteract that. We'll have to see. Alright, please. Okay, you know what? Screw this, I'm coming with a different team. Alright, well, I'm just going to come in here to finish off this event with this team right here, because I gotta be brutally honest, I did not like this event whatsoever. Because all it is just a gauntlet of a bunch of repetitive enemies that are very similar and just have high numbers just for the sake of it, and you just have to put up with it. Just have strong enough characters to do it. There's not a whole lot in terms of strategy. I mean, sure, you can take advantage of like stats effects here and there, but it's just obnoxious, especially just having to go through almost like the stages. If we look at like the enemy info, like it doesn't seem like a whole lot, but it takes a while to get through this. And then you die at the final phase, had to play through like an hour again, die at the final phase, play through an hour again. I'm tired. Let's just since this video is almost like 50 minutes long right now, like we're about to reach the 50-minute mark, I might just pause and like wait until we get back to the final phase again, because I've used this team like a million times throughout these previous Battle-Hardened Formidable Foe stages, so I'm just tired of it. I'm tired. Let's just get this over with. So I'll be back when we're against Fusion Zamasu, the final phase. Hello, we're back yet again. Alright, so I went through the whole event and all that stuff. It was pretty much a I mean, this was just really easy, just going through with this team. I didn't really have any interest in recording throughout the whole thing because I think I've used this exact same team before in a previous BATTLE-HARDENED FORMIDABLE FOES video of mine. But yeah, I have like all the active skills saved for the most part. So I'm probably not going to use the pieces active because I mean we have Tech Vegito here. Since I haven't had these animations play in the video yet, we'll just get them in here. So let's get the gods to transform here. We'll do that first. Alright, so what does his defense look like? Because I've gotten a couple of defense stacks. It's at 3.7 million, oh goodness. So I guess we'll go ahead and do this, because I mean getting the super attacks getting the super attacks out early will then buff the counters that are after the super, so we'll put him there in slot 1. And he's probably got link up better next to the gods, yeah, just by a little bit. We'll go ahead and yeah, let's get him at max key right there. And the gods will, oh yeah, look at that, 10 orbs, 4 emerald key spheres, that's really good with them. And then Beast, I mean, he's just there. He's just here to lend a helping hand. But Tech Vegito's probably got this, let's see. So, 3.7 million defense, 60% damage reduction, and guard. Yep, double digit tank, that's super. But this is our first turn against Tech Fusions and Monsters, so he hasn't really had any of that attack build up quite yet. Hits a 14 million attack stat here. Okay, of course we're gonna have another one incoming, and maybe him potential after that. We'll see. So here's the guaranteed one from the passive skill, hitting a 12 million. I think it's so intriguing that they made a LR that has only an ultra super attack and no like basic super attack. Alright, so him potential did activate, but it's just a normal. That happens. And now the counters are hitting 5.5. Not including like the 4 times multiplier, which, what that would be around like, heck at this point it'd be like 25 million taxes or something. Because I've mentioned in a lot of videos recently, but the counter multiplier and the passive skills don't take into effect for that attack stat number for whatever reason, but there we go, we got that easily done in one single turn. Probably could have used more active skills than I had, because I was just holding on to all of them, and of course we just blow that fight away in like one turn. But I really wanted to try to avoid using a team like this, because like, I don't know, I like to have fun doing like challenges using specific categories. Like if these had like missions about like get them done with a specific category, I feel like I'd have a lot more fun with these events, like these stages. That's why I'm really looking forward to stage 9 and stage 10, because they do have category missions. But yeah, these first couple stages, I gotta be honest, they're not the most fun to me. But we'll see about maybe the last ones. So we'll go ahead and accept the mission that we had gotten here. It's just gonna give us these 5 stones. Let's take a look at the stats. I feel like in terms of stats, probably gonna be pretty up there in terms of like the Zamasu phases. So Dragon Ball Super Edition Part 1, let's open this up and see. So hits 2.8 million damage on the Super, plus he greatly lowers your defense by 50%. So yeah, that could be pretty damaging for sure. And he's also debuffing you for 3 turns, and plus he gets this, his HP is low. Pull up that calculator, probably gonna need it a good bit throughout this. So let's do that 2.8 plus 40%. 3.9. Oh wow, yeah. 3.9, really lowering your defense even more there. Like, yeah, that's quite a bit. And then here, it's 3.3 plus a crit, which crits can be kind of weird to determine whenever it's on the enemy. Has a high chance to stun. I've had it happen here and there from time to time. Goku Black. So just hitting 2.2 right away, but yeah, he gets more attack with each attack received. How many attacks is that altogether that he would take? 15. I mean, some of these characters attack a lot, so we'll just add in the whole thing. Plus 300%. What is he gonna be hitting there? 8.9. I mean, yeah, you can attack lower, but like, jeez. Get him out of here fast. That's what I suggest. Wow. Alright, and then the next one, it's in 3 million plus 50%. Let's add that in. 4.5, that's not even including this. So let's do it like this. Let's add in 200% first. Because this is only 10 attacks. That... Wait, is that real? Hold on. I never really struggled too much against the Goku Black phase. These numbers are really high. So yeah, 3 million plus 200 from his quote-unquote passive skill, we'll say. 9 million just from that, and then plus 50%. Like, what the heck? 13 million. Yeah, these... I don't know. Maybe it's just I would get through the... Because they're doing so much damage, but then their HP is just so low. Only like 100 million. I mean, you can blow through that pretty quick nowadays. Alright, so against AGL Zamasu, what are we looking at here? 2.8 greatly lowers your defense and lowers your defense there. So yeah, that kind of hurts. By the way, I haven't been paying attention, but like the super attack, any of them that's like out of the ordinary? Doesn't really look like it, no. Typical percent chances, typical cooldown, all that type of stuff. Alright, well anyway, so it's the AGL Zamasu. Now as for the N Zamasu, he does really lower your attack. Gets 10% attack with each turn pass up to 50%. So we'll do 3.6 plus 50%. It's gonna get us to 5.4. Okay, and then here against the Tech Fusion Zamasu, which this guy was giving me kind of a hard time. So let's see if it makes sense as to like what was going on there. Because I mean, especially like the normal just like instantly killed that Cell earlier in the video. So let's see. Yeah, he's got 2 different types of super attacks. They both do different damage and different status effects. Okay. So I guess I'll just go for this one because this is like the more damaging one. So let's do 3.9 plus, yeah, sure, let's just add an all 150% because it doesn't take too long to build that all the way up. 9.7 plus 50%, that's 14 million. My gosh. And then, yeah, I'm curious because Cell was dying from that normal. Like, what the heck would that have been? Yeah, we'll do 150. 3.2 plus 50%. 4.8. Cell really couldn't handle that? I mean, yeah, I mean, he is a super easy A. I think sometimes he would just like barely die. So, I mean, I guess I understand. Maybe I just didn't get like the most amount of rainbow key spheres I could have or something like that, but I mean, these fights can be cool if like you just want to use the same team over and over again, if it's like the most OP characters in the game right now. But I want to have fun like using different setups and teams and all that. So that's kind of my biggest problem with the event. It's just that like it doesn't really incentivize like creativity with like team building. It's just bringing the exact same strong characters over and over again, and you'll get success no matter what. But well, that's just my own opinion of it. So that's gonna be it for this video. In terms of what's up next, anything coming out soon? I think next stuff, like the next content release, is gonna be on the 7th, and right now, as the recording of this video, it's still the 4th, just barely. So yeah, the 7th we get the extra. I'm still looking forward to that by quite a lot. And yeah, Ultimate Clash. So it's gonna be a while before we get some stuff. So might take out the next stage of BATTLE-HARDENed FORMIDABLE FOES since we're on it. So probably gonna do stage 8 next time, which will be, I think that's Dragon Ball Super Edition Part 2. Yeah, okay, so we'll probably do that next time around. We'll see you then, and be sure to first have an amazing, lovely day and check out the Battle Shop.